Hi, warm welcome to you. So we are going through compound angles of trigonometric ratios of compound angles. In the last video we have learned the formulas, so we'll be applying those in the concepts. Okay, right. Now this is the first problem we have. Cos 100 cos 40 plus sin 100 sin 40 is equal to how much? We just want to solve a simple problem so that we can just remember the formulas and apply them. Then maybe in the next video we'll take second level or medium level problems. Okay, right. Now what is this formula? Cos A, you can say 100 100 40 40 and there is plus here. So this is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So this is in the form of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Now what is the formula for that? The formula is, the equation what we know is cos of A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Now what's the value of A here? A equal to 100, B equal to 40. So we have been given RHS, we can substitute with LHS, right? So I can say this is nothing but equal to cos of 100 minus 40, because cos A cos B plus sin A sin B equal to cos of A minus B. This is nothing but equal to cos 60, which is nothing but equal to 1 by 2. So that's a very simple problem, just applying the formula. One more we have here, same, we see again in the same format, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, but as of now we see the values are different. So let us see whether let us try to simplify this and see whether the values, what will happen to them. Okay, now 340 degrees is there in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. All sin, tan, cos, we know that, right? We know that in fourth quadrant is cos, first quadrant is all, second quadrant is sin, third quadrant is tan, and this is fourth quadrant. This is first, second, third. Cos 340, that is nothing but cos 360 minus 20. In fourth quadrant cos is positive, so this becomes cos 20. Cos 40 as it is I will write, plus sin of 200. 200 I can write it as 180 plus 20, because I have 20 there, so I want to write it as 180 plus 20. Now when I write 180 plus 20, it is going to third quadrant. 180 plus something is in third quadrant, right? 180 to 270 is third quadrant. So sign is negative there, so this becomes minus sin 20. Again we have sin 140. Sin 140 is there in which quadrant? It's there in the second quadrant. That is nothing but sin 180 minus 40. I can write it as sin 180 minus 40, or nothing but sin 40. It's nothing but equal to sin 40. Same thing as sin 40. Now what this becomes now? Cos 20 cos 40 minus of sin 20. This is nothing but equal to sin 40. So I can say sin 40. Now what is this formula? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. What is the formula for that? It is nothing but equal to cos of A plus B. What is A here? 20 and B equal to 40. That is nothing but equal to cos 60. Cos 60 is nothing but equal to 1 by 2. Okay, let's move on. Look at this problem. Tan theta equal to cos 11 by sin 11, cos 11 plus sin 11 by cos 11 minus sin 11. If theta is in third quadrant, theta equal to how much? Okay, now third quadrant means it should be 180 plus something. Okay, first let us try to find out what is the value of theta. Okay, right. Now I want to have on the right hand side also in terms of tan, because I see on the left hand side tan. So I want to say something like tan theta equal to tan 50, so theta equal to 50, something like that. So what I should do to get tan here, this is sine, right? If I divide by cos, then it becomes tan. So what I will do, I will divide by cos 11. Divide by cos 11 whole thing. What you will get? You will get tan theta equal to cos 11 by cos 11 is 1 plus sin 11 by cos 11 is tan 11 divided by cos 11 by cos 11 is 1 minus sin 11 by cos 11 is tan 11. Okay, now we will simplify this. This is nothing but equal to, now see what is the value of 1 in terms of tan, because I want to have here, I see that this is something like tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. So I want to look what will be the value of, if tan A equal to 1, what will be the value of A? So it's equal to tan 45. So I can write it as tan 45 plus tan 11 by, what is the formula? Tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A, that is nothing but tan 45, which is nothing but equal to 1. So even I don't write it also, it is fine. 1 into tan 11, alright, tan 11. Now what is this formula? Tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. So that is nothing but equal to tan of A plus B formula. Tan of A plus B equal to tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. So this is nothing but equal to tan of 56 degrees. But what we were told that theta is there in the third quadrant. So theta will be nothing but equal to 180, which is there in third quadrant. So it should be 180 plus, because third quadrant means it should be between 180 and 270. So this becomes 180 plus 56. That is nothing but equal to 236. Okay, right. Now let's move to the next one. Prove tan 50 minus tan 40 equal to 210. Okay, right. Now first thing, if I look at this problem, I see is 50 minus 40 is 10. Okay, so before going ahead with this, I just want to know how I can write tan 10 in terms of this. So what I will do, I will just write what is tan 10. Tan 10 is equal to tan of 50 minus 40, right? So what is that? Nothing but what we are saying is tan of 50 minus 40 is equal to tan 10, that is equal to, the formula is tan of A, that is tan of 50 minus tan of B, that is tan of 40. What's the formula for tan of A minus B? Tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A, that is nothing but tan 50 into tan B. Tan B is nothing but equal to tan 40. So now let's continue. This is nothing but tan 10 is equal to tan 50 minus tan 40 divided by, you know that tan 40 is nothing but equal to cot 50, and tan 50 plus cot 50 is 1 plus tan 50 into cot 50, which is nothing but equal to 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 into tan 10 is tan 50 minus tan 40. That is what we have to prove. So this became 1 plus 1, 2. If you cross multiply, tan 50 minus tan 40 equal to 2 tan 10. Okay. These are very simple problems, just applying the concept. We'll go to the next level problems in the next video. Now look at this one. Cos square 52 and half minus sin square 22 and half. To just understand, when cos square sin square like this is there, we should understand two formulas which I haven't covered, but you can just go through them. What I will do, I'll just explain you briefly what is that. You take sine of A plus B and you multiply that with sine of A minus B. Because you know the formula for sin of A plus B, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Similarly, sin of A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So if you multiply and simplify that, that will become sin square A minus sin square B. That is one formula you have to remember. Similarly, there is another formula, that is cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B is equal to cos square A minus. These are very simple. You can do on your own. You can write sin A cos B plus sin cos A sin B, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Now it's A plus B, A minus B, right? A square minus B square. So just simplify that, you will be getting this. Now we have here cos square A minus sin square B, right, in the problem. In the problem, this is in the form of cos square A minus sin square B. Now we know from whatever the discussion we had, this is nothing but equal to cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B. Now what is A here? 52.5. This is A and this is B. Now this is nothing but equal to cos of 52.5 plus 22.5 into cos of 52.5 minus 22.5, that is nothing but equal to cos 30. So this is cos 75 into cos 30. Now cos 30 we know equal to root 3 by 2 root 2, but we don't know what is the value of cos 75. For that I'll just clear this part so that I can explain. I can just do what is cos 75. Okay, so cos 75 we know is nothing but equal to root 3 by 2, and whatever we get here we will write. But what is cos 75? Cos 75 equal to cos 45 plus 30, that is nothing but equal to, what is the formula for cos A plus B? Cos A, that is cos 45, cos B, that is cos 30, because A is 45 and B is 30, minus sin 45 sin 30. Now cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, minus sin 45 is 1 by root 2 or radical 2, sin 30 is 1 by 2. So if I simplify this, this is nothing but root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So the whole answer is nothing but 3 minus root 3 by 4 root 2. How we got it? Root 3 into root 3 is 3 radical. Root 3 into 1 is root 3. So this is the answer. In the next video, we will do some more problems, maybe second level problems based on this. I hope you understood these problems. These are very fundamentals. Thanks for visiting. Bye for now. See you in the next video where we will do next level problems on trigonometric ratios of compound angles. Thanks for visiting. Bye for now.